Well, I guess that's one mystery solved. I thought I was back further in the woods than I actually am. We have a deer stand. It's really old. It's more of a tree house than a stand. It's made out of wood, built onto the tree. It's a huge platform. And it's got furniture up in it. God knows how old it is. Anyway, I cut a little bit of brush off camera, if you couldn't tell. Not entirely sure which direction to go. This is going to end up probably being the biggest project I've done on this property. It's like, I know once I cut this one tree back, I could veer left and go up this way and connect over there, and then come back around and find the trail that leads back this way, which is probably the easier thing to do. Or I get this cleared and then go all the way back around and come in from where the deer stand is. There's a trail back there, and start cutting from there back this way and just either blaze my own new trail or do some guesswork and try to put the old one back together. It's confusing. Either way, this is step 2, I suppose, since the other video was step 1. I'm gonna cut that. Tell you what, by the time I'm done here, it's going to be one hell of a brush pile. I did the other ones during the summer and spring last year, well, yeah, I guess it is last year. Happy New Year, everybody. I did those last season. It was warm and everything was quite lush. I'm not sure if that made anything easier or not, but here we are. Dulls the shit out of my hatchet blade, but I tried to cut these where they don't really have much of a chance to grow back. They're awful. I hate them. And with the kids running through here, I try to get them as best I can. Mind you, they don't run through here, but Amanda and the kids and the dog for as long as we have that dog. Probably walking through here. So I'll get him while I can. I hear snow or ice, or a combination of the two. just to give you an idea. Hopefully you can see that. Briars. This whole freaking thing. Well, I'm being so daggum careful. Bring on the snow, I guess. Thank God for strong gloves. I guess I'll stay at this for a couple of more minutes, just for the nice snowy winter effect. I really don't know what else I can do. Kill some of these briars, I guess. I'll bring you a little bit closer to the scene. Hopefully this doesn't. Oh, it surely did. What's the deal? Having a hard time focusing? Please tell me it didn't do this the whole time. Maybe it's just me. should make for some decent decent footage if I can get I tell you what, I'm gonna have to get me a stand for this crap. I'm gonna keep doing this. Oh, please don't fall. All right. Might seem dumb, but one of my #1 concerns with having a chainsaw in Michigan, because the humidity is rusting out the bar and the chain. I don't actually know that happens, but why take the chance? Oh boy, a long one at you. Ow. I don't know if it comes across on the camera, but the reason I hit these when they're on the ground, even though they're technically cut, I do it because they're quite hard to move. So you get up in this just tangled mess. So cutting them up into finer pieces helps a lot. Now this briar bush is gigantic, so I'm going to cut this whole part back here. Normally I wouldn't, but it's so big. here's a deer trail, game trail I call them, because God knows what else is out here, probably turkey. Anyway, I see one right here. And you know, I'm halfway on whether I disturb them or not. But I don't know. I disturbed quite a few game trails earlier this season, and then I left the trails alone for a while and come back, and the deer didn't seem to mind at all. They were walking on it just like they were before. It was just, you know, I'd rode the four-wheeler over it. But I see marks that go this way. It goes right next to the neighbor's house, and I don't know that I want to disturb them. Let's check this out. It's one of the great things about living out here is it's just magnificently beautiful. Oh, that was probably upside down. I'll have to have Amanda edit that out anyway. So there's the game trail. If you have an eye for this sort of thing, you'll be able to see it pretty much right here where my finger is, and it goes up and veers to the right. And then, unless my eyes are deceiving me, there appear to be 2 tire marks. Old ones, mind you. But I'll take you for a walk here real quick. So, it might be slightly difficult to tell. There is a trail right there, one of my quad trails. Let's cut through this brush and we'll go over to it. See, this is nice and open, and so I don't really want to disturb it too much. I'd prefer to do like a, you know, like that tunnel effect sort of thing, because it's kind of peaceful. But anyway, this is a trail that cuts through the middle of the property and goes back to the house. And then there's another one that goes on up that way, right? So we'll walk this for a second here. And what I can't tell is exactly, so there's the four-wheeler. You might be able to barely see it, but this right here looks like it used to be a trail. I can't really tell. It's indented for sure, but it could be a game trail. It's hard for me to tell. What I thought was something back here. That I could make something through there, come up through the brush, because it's pretty brushy, but I don't know really where the property line is. Then there's this area right here. You could come up and just sort of seamlessly connect with this and go on out. And that would be kind of fun for some high-speed shenanigans, I suppose, or even just a really, really lovely walking trail. Now this trail right here, you can see where some of the roots have started coming back in, but this was all same thing that you were just looking at, just to a lesser degree. It was all briars, all brush. Couldn't walk through it without scraping yourself up. And we come down to this absolutely gorgeous opening, and it's just a trail that winds all the way back down to the front yard, It even goes out past the front of the house and runs along the street out there. You know, I don't really know why I'm doing this. It's just, I really, really enjoy it, and seeing the fruits of your labor with something like this is extremely rewarding. That to know that one man, you know, opened all this back up for his woman and for his kids and their animals to enjoy. We lost our cat Sam late last year, 2021. And one of the things he would do was he walked out here with us. So I think for Amanda, it's going to be, for as long as we're able to live here, it's going to be something she's able to walk along and remember her animals and remember her grandparents and all the fun she had here when she was a kid. Anyway, next video I make, it'll be a continuation of that trail, and we'll get that wrapped up, and then we'll move on to one more. It shouldn't be so much of a challenge, but still a little bit of work involved.